Ladies and gentlemen, Trump had his Tulsa rally, and you could see how it turned out. It was a lot of empty seats, y'all. A lot of empty seats. So it looked like the MAGA comeback rally had very few people that I guess was energized up enough to come. You know, he even brought Diamond and Silk, y'all. This is Ooh, man, nobody came. Donald Trump lands for Tulsa. And so he had his MAGA rally. This is the Daily Mail, June 21st, 2020. President Trump landed in Tulsa Saturday to speak at a rally intended to relaunch his reelection campaign, but a smaller than expected crowd awaited him. Now, you know, this man is ultra sensitive about these crowd size, right? There's still space, the campaign tech supporters who signed up for the event, as empty seats were visible throughout the 19,000 seat BOK Center. The president told Fox News that he had lost momentum because of having to stay inside due to the coronavirus. That's just an excuse. He acknowledged that a lot of the momentum has been lost because he has been sitting in the White House for 3 months. Just an excuse. Those are all excuses. He wanted to be out there tonight saying, "We have done the best we can with the coronavirus," Fox John Roberts reported, saying he spoke to the president before the rally started. The rally was designed by the campaign to reboot the president's reelection efforts, which was sidelined by the coronavirus. Trump's approval rating tanked based on his handling of the pandemic and of race relations in the wake of the death of George Floyd. Polls show Democratic rival Joe Biden winning in November. Today is the start of a new chapter and a brand new campaign for Trump. Kimberly think that's Guilfoyle, a campaign advisor and girlfriend to Donald Trump Jr., said in her open remarks, "Girl, you better get out of here." A new chapter of what? A new chapter of empty seats? The great American comeback has begun. Does this look like a great American comeback to y'all? Uh-huh. Okay. Vice President Pence told the crowd ahead of President Trump's remarks. Trump's latest rally. Okay, so the last time Trump had a rally was back on March 2nd. Okay. And back during that time, the unemployment rate was still at 3.5%, and it was only 91 coronavirus cases in the country at that time. So look at how far we've come. Now the unemployment rate stands at 13.3%, and the number of coronavirus cases stand at 2.2 million. More than 119,000 people have died. Pence warmed up the crowd by slamming Joe Biden as liberal, who will cost the country jobs. Wait a minute. The unemployment, wait, aren't we at 46 million people out of work? What? I don't think this is a good thing to stand up and say in front of a crowd. Biden will cost American jobs, the vice president said, as the crowd shouted, "Sleepy Joe," which is Trump's nickname for Joe Biden. So I guess all 30 people in the crowd yelled, "Sleepy Joe, Sleepy Joe." But Trump's campaign canceled his scheduled speech to the outdoor overflow crowd at the Tulsa rally after the supporters failed to materialize and radical protesters were blamed for their absence. What overflow crowd? You don't even have an inflow crowd. But the area outside 6 blocks were blocked off by the police for the expected crowds were devoid of people. Both Trump and Pence speeches were canceled by the campaign. So I guess he thought he was going to have so many people, he was going to have to do a speech outdoors too. That didn't happen. And an outdoor stage was being torn down before Trump took stage inside. Okay, woo. Sadly, protesters interfered with supporters, even blocking access to the metal detectors, which prevented people from entering the rally. Radical protesters, coupled with a relentless onslaught of media, attempted to frighten off the Trump supporters. We are proud of the thousands who stuck it out, Trump campaign communication director Tim Murtaugh said in a statement. So there were probably more protesters than there were Trump supporters at this rally. I did see that crowd of protesters. It was more of them out there. Empty seats were seen inside the BOK Center too, as the rally began with an opening sound speaker, including Eric and Laura Trump, Kimberly Guilfoyle, and Diamond and Silk. Trump promised a great night. The event in Oklahoma is unbelievable. The crowds are unbelievable. They haven't seen anything like it. We will go there now. We'll give a hopeful, good speech. See a lot of great people, a lot of great friends, he told reporters at the White House before he left for the event. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. The rally was plagued by problems and criticism before it started. Six members of the advance team, the staff that arrived on the ground weeks ahead, set up the arena and take care of logistics, tested positive for COVID-19. They said 6 of them did, that helped set up the arena. Mm-mm-mm. 2 of the 6 were reportedly Secret Service agents. So these are people that would be near Trump. Oklahoma has seen a spike in coronavirus cases as the state moved through the reopening process. It is one of the states furthest along in stage 3, which is one of the reasons it was picked up for Trump. By Trump for this event. So on Saturday, 331 new cases were recorded. Oklahoma set a new state record for COVID-19 increases in a single day on Thursday, confirming 450 new infections. The state has more than 10,000 cases. Protesters mingled with Trump supporters outside the BOK Center, but there were no reports of violence. Trump issued a veil threat via Twitter on Friday, warning protesters they would be dealt with in a harsh manner. Oh, really? You didn't have you didn't have nobody. You didn't have nobody to pick on, apparently. Many of the demonstrators wore t-shirts or carried signs expressing their support for Black Lives Matter movement, the protests that sprung up around the country after Floyd died. The majority of Trump supporters at the event are white. Members of the Oklahoma National Guard and law enforcement officers were in the secure area around the center, an area that stretched 6 city blocks inside. Trump supporters sold campaign merchandise. Some supporters had camped out overnight to make sure they got inside to hear the president. Well, judging from them seats, you didn't have to camp out at all. You would have been able to waltz right in there. Trump was ready to get back on the trail. We have to get back to living our lives, Trump told Axios on Friday, adding, "We're going to have a wild evening tomorrow." Yeah, look like some wild stuff is going on in that picture, huh? Mm-mm-mm. Attendees had their temperatures checked before they went inside. As they went through the security line, the campaign handed out face masks, but few people inside the BOK Center appeared to be wearing one. Yeah, most of the crowd don't even have a mask on. Most donned red "Make America Great Again" caps or "Keep America Great" caps and t-shirts expressing their support for the president. Wow, y'all. Mm-mm-mm. They just didn't come out in big numbers for the president. Y'all, please tell me what you think. Please leave your comment and subscribe. Don't forget to hit on the notification bell, and I'll see you on the next video. Peace, family.